We have some questions from Muslims, but do they have answers? Do you actually believe, as the Prophet Muhammad said, that it's healthy to drink camel urine?
If Islam is a complete way of life, why do secular systems outperform it on peace, happiness, freedom, and education?
Why does the Quran describe cow milk as being pure, even though raw milk is known to be dangerous? Raw milk can harbor dangerous pathogens like Salmonella, E. coli, and more, and even healthy animals can carry germs that contaminate milk. Plus, research has found that the risk of illness is over 800 times higher for consumers of raw milk. Isn't this something an all-knowing God should have been aware of? Why would an all-knowing God allow incest between cousins even though it's been proven to increase the risk of birth defects?
If Allah wanted Islam to reach everyone, why would He deliver His message in a language that most people don't speak? If Islam unites humanity, then why has it split into Shia, Sunni, and so many other sects?
In the Quran, chapter 2 verse 286 says that Allah does not burden any soul with more than it can bear. But if that's true, how do you explain people dying from viruses, cancer, or taking their own life? Aren't these examples of people being burdened beyond what they can handle?
How can the Quran be considered clear and perfect when it has required centuries of explanation?
Some Muslims claim you can't understand the Quran unless you read it in the original Arabic. But if that's true, then why translate the Quran to begin with?
If Allah is perfect and needs nothing, then what was the purpose of creating humanity? If Allah knows everything, including what we'll do in the future, do we really have free will? And if Allah created people knowing they'd end up in hell, isn't that cruel by design?
Some Muslims claim that Islam and feminism are compatible with each other. But how can this be true when the Quran claims that a woman's testimony is worth only half that of a man's, women should only inherit half of what a man does, husbands are allowed to beat their wives, and it's okay to rape female slaves? And let's not forget the Hadith, where the Prophet Muhammad is quoted as saying that women's minds are deficient. How are any of these ideas compatible with feminism?
Muslims often say that Islam's message never changes. If that's true, then why does the Quran condone slavery and even sex with slaves? But most Muslims today see slavery as immoral. If Islam is meant to be timeless and universal, how can it be moral that the Prophet Muhammad married Aisha at 6 and had intercourse with her when she was 9?
Under Sharia law, what is the penalty for leaving Islam?